You have to set a timer.
What up, y'all? I need y'all to come on in. I finally got the wife to join me.
15 minutes.
She says she's going to give us 15 minutes of her time. And so we're going to do question and answer. Me and my wife. Make sure y'all share this with somebody. These are all the names and stuff of people coming in.
I've seen this before.
I don't know if you've seen it or not. So,
look, you got 14 minutes.
I got 14.44. So, listen, if y'all got any questions for my wife and I, we're going to answer them. Now, let me, somebody say, hey, you two. Bino. They said, hey, it's Stephanie.
Hey, Steph.
Let me be very honest with you. If you don't want the truth, you probably don't want to ask the question because it will get answered in that manner. So do us a favor. Please share this with somebody.
No, you don't.
Please share with somebody who needs to hear this word on tonight.
It ain't going to be no word. You got 14 minutes.
Shonda Boshai.
There you go. I'm going to leave.
All right. So we're just doing question and answer. This is the agreement my wife and I have today. If I walk with her at night, she's willing to do a video with me. And y'all know she doesn't really come on videos to do any. She doesn't want to talk about her new stuff that she got coming up. Y'all go look at Instagram, look her name up.
No, anyway. Don't do that.
She got something new jumping. So let's say hey to the people. Melanie Brown, Stephanie, OJ, Newburn, Brooke, Kay, Jasmine, Sonia Johnson. So if y'all got any questions, feel free to ask. Me and my wife will answer them collectively. Somebody, can you read that?
Hi, Kay. Yes, and she's always interacting with you. You got a lot of folks you interact with.
I do. Marcus Lewis, what's up, man? Hey, can I get a pair of Nikes? Marcus Lewis used to work for Nike. He got all the Nikes.
You asking people for stuff?
Why not?
That's such a moocher.
All right. Y'all also check out Marcus Lewis. He has some T-shirts about marriage, ministry, marriage couples, so y'all check him out as well. Good folks. What's up, Kay, Marcus Lewis? Get the questions. Bring the questions in here. Ask away. We up to 13 viewers.
You got 12 minutes.
I don't care about the 12 minutes. We can do it. What's up, everybody? So let's see. You told me I don't need to be in Kevin Hart's business because it ain't none of my business. Man, you don't work there no more. It ain't none of my business. So tell people about since this is my show. You said it's my show. Tell people about being an empty nester. Tell me about that.
What do you want me to tell them?
Tell them your experience. You want me to tell them?
It's just been a month.
It's just been a month. Well, tell the people about your month-long. Your sister just came on.
Hi, sissy.
Tell people about your month experience. How does it feel to be an empty nester?
It's horrible and great at the same time.
It's horrible and great at the same time. You know, you're not a really good interviewer.
I sure am. Because I don't like that kind of stupid stuff.
It's horrible and great at the same time. Yeah, I know. She got a point. Let's see. What's up, Tiff? 16 viewers. How did you guys know that you were ready for marriage? You want to go first?
No, you can go.
No, you go first. I always answer that question.
It doesn't matter.
How did I know I was ready for marriage? I don't know if I told y'all the story. We were at church one time. I had to preach. I think it was at a church in Lancaster. And a lady walked up to us and asked, she said, "Are y'all betrothed?"
Yeah.
And I was like, what does betrothed mean? I thought about it.
Are y'all engaged?
I was thinking in my head, are y'all engaged? And I looked at her.
That's a nigga that don't read the Bible.
I looked at her and she said, yeah, with a smile. And that's when I knew, I guess.
That is not.
No, real talk. I knew well beforehand. I met my wife at a friend's house. Shout out to Tamara Reddy.
Who?
Tamara Reddy. I'm just messing up my name.
Who is Tamara Reddy?
Ain't that Tam name?
No, it is not.
All right. So shout out to her. She gonna get me. Eddie,
Chef
Tam in Memphis. Shout out to her. So I met my wife through her on Labor Day weekend. Mm-hmm. And from that moment on, we kind of forged a relationship, friendship.
What does forge mean?
What?
What does forge mean?
Do you mind if I talk?
I'm just trying to help the people. What does forge mean?
Well, anyway. So that's how we kind of got together. So you answer that question. Now it's your turn.
How did I know?
Yeah.
Hell, I didn't know. I just went with the flow. No,
you just went with the flow, dog?
It's more than it's a question with many layers. What's that one? Yeah. Hey, Abby. Abby, you need to call home. Okay. I'll call you later, Eb. He only got 9 more minutes with me. Steph said, "How do we know? How did we know we were ready for marriage for each other or a marriage? Period." Scroll back down.
Sure.
Okay, so Steph, in one sense, being married previously let me know I was already ready for marriage. Now, was I ready for marriage with this kid? It came with time. What?
Elder person.
No.
Elder!
Don't start. It came with time.
Hey, they go Larry. What's up, Larry's? Yolanda's. Go ahead, Larry.
It came with time. That is not her name, Yolanda's.
Yolanda's.
Quit calling her that. It came with time, but you kind of really want, not kind of, you want somebody who is, I guess, halfway decent. I think I fell in love in a sense with his mind because he was pretty smart. He liked to read books. Now, he ain't a great speller, but he did like to read. He did. He loved the Lord. I think that's what drew me closer to him.
Then I knew.
Send me some water.
Baby, essential water.
You're not getting essential.
Ain't sending you no water, child. How did I propose?
Oh my God, whack.
Yeah, it's probably considered whack. Here's a lot of people don't know about our relationship is that we planned the wedding before I actually got on one knee. We were already planning everything and, buying all our stuff. When I bought the ring, I got on one knee in my apartment.
He didn't get on one knee.
On my ragged, us brothers with the single man apartment, we had some raggedy couches. My wife said she wouldn't marry me if I didn't have no furniture in my house. Like, for real. Like, she said, I won't marry you if you ain't got your own apartment. And I won't marry you if you ain't got no furniture. Why is that? Why? Because I ain't had no furniture in my house? Why you would marry me?
How you going to help fill my house if yours is empty?
Okay. So that's kind of how the proposal went. I know I'm going to do it again. She even told me I got to buy another ring. And if I don't buy another ring, it's coming out of my rent.
Yep.
That's what she told me. Now, y'all give some more questions. Did you blow your knee out?
Right, Larry.
Oh, gosh.
You didn't get on a knee, Larry.
Yeah, man. I got bad knees.
I had 3 knee surgeries. What's the difference?
I have one.
Woo.
One in the name of... All right. How long were you dating before? How long were you dating?
Couple of years, I guess. I don't know. Because I really didn't like him, but I liked him. And he had some work to do. I was... Tell
the people the work I had to do. I ain't tripping. Tell them.
Okay. If anybody knows me, knows that I'm a teeth person. Mm-hmm. And I told him before he even decided to commit to me in any kind of way, he had to go get his grill fixed.
Yeah. So, but tell the reason why that is, though.
Because for one, not only will he be married to me, who is a teeth person, you speak to people, you speak to God's people, you're a mouthpiece for God, and if your mouth look jacked, ain't nobody trying to listen to you.
Mm-hmm. And then there's another reason you used
to say.
This is what she said, and it always stuck with me.
If I marry you as Jack, you ain't gonna never get it fixed?
No, that's not what it was. But if, how can you say you love God but don't love yourself?
Take care of yourself, right.
That did it for me. That's when I knew I had to make a decision. Not necessarily because she was pressuring me to make a decision, but because she really wasn't. It was because I felt it was needed and necessary to make the decision. And that's my journey about that.
So let's see, how long was it? So I got
3 years. You got here
in 2011. Mm-hmm. 2011. Mm-hmm. It's been 2012.
2012. Yep.
Yeah, because Ed was in the 9th grade. Yeah. And then, so 2 years, a little bit over 2 years.
Yep.
Before, while we were dating, off and on. And then now, it's been 3 years married, so.
She's dope. What other question y'all got? Let's see.
Yes, bro.
That's a grown woman talk. Bring your raggedy bouches.
Man.
I need to see Captain Kirk. What's up, everybody, for some proposal ideas? Yeah. What's up, Royce? What's going on, Candace is on here. What's up, Candace?
Hi, Sissy.
And Keita. Keita on here. What's
Keita!
Keita, your sister just made me do 2 miles. And so the agreement is she'll do a video if I do the walking and running.
He only got 3 minutes.
I got 3 minutes. So y'all, the questions are slightly delayed. So please be patient with the saints of God. Yeah. So how, my apartment, when I had it, I had some OG stuff going on in my apartment.
OG, like what?
I had my own mat. It said DK's Man Cave in my apartment. And I had some, what I have? I had some lawn furniture in my apartment. That was my furniture. Y'all playing game. I had lawn furniture. So real man lawn furniture. And she talked about me every time. It's come on my house and sit there like, are you serious? We're just going to sit there on this lawn furniture? They talk so bad about me. But I was trying, because really, I was living with my brother and I moved out because I was moving close to my job. And this was kind of like my first spot, in Dallas at the time. Sissy, any advice on marrying a man with children?
Oh, wait a minute. What about Terrence? Hold on, Sissy.
Okay, Terrence, what are some of the challenges you had to overcome en route to marriage? The first challenge was my whoredom.
Absolutely. He's a major whore. And I still say he has whore tendencies. I didn't say he's whoring, but anybody that used to dibble and dabble still have the propensity to do the same thing. He's pretty good, but I'm just saying.
And I don't.
No, actually, all jokes aside, I think one of the main challenges with both of us is exes and combining families. And this will kind of go into Jasmine's advice or question about marrying a guy with children. Sissy, you being single, not having any children, it'll be a little bit different. But what's going to help your situation is making sure that he is 100% man and he don't allow anybody, any female, any baby mama, anybody to come to you. That's just not something that should ever occur.
Yeah.
If she says, or if he allows it, then he ain't the man for you.
True that. I think another challenge is shoring up everybody's position. Mm-hmm. Some folks don't know how to play their role. You can't play my wife when you are ex. You got to play your ex. You got to play your role. It's not your position to run my house from your house. You got to run your own crib. And then when we come together, the sole focus of us coming together is for the children. It's not to discuss the latest and greatest of what's happening. I don't need to know about what Bible class you in. I don't need to know anything about personal life per se unless it concerns the children. So you have to have a focus, that the focus is always the children. When that gets off, you can almost bet you're going to have drama. Almost bet.
Right. And sis, you need to just make sure that you give him time and space to love on the kids by himself. And you make sure you slide in and get in where you fit in. It's not about being a new mom. It's not about trying to fill shoes that is not filled in their lives that they already have now. It's just being you. That's all it is. Just be you for him and the kids. That's it.
And another challenge is you're going to have to build your own relationship with the kids.
I just said it.
Yeah. I'm reinforcing what you said.
You don't have to.
Okay. Round one. Terrence, to go back to your question, what are some of the challenges you had to overcome around getting married? Fixing your credit, adjusting your attitude, because can you stay a few more minutes, please? Adjusting your attitude. She had me on clock for real. Adjusting your attitude because now you're not single. Putting people in their places because people still think because you're single or you're getting married that you're gonna act the same way. No, you need to honor the woman of my life, and if you can't, you need to kick rocks. Making sure that you have the capacity to handle the life that God is about to give you. If he's about to give you 3 new people, you need to be asking him for the capacity for that.
But don't be telling people to understand or respect what going on at your house. You gotta make sure you handle that before. True that.
Would she have married you if you were making $25K? Would you marry me if you were making $25K?
No.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, if you want to talk about money,
somebody asked, did the girls have a hard time adjusting to the fact the mama was no longer single?
We'll go back to what was the other question? 25,000?
Yeah, would you have got married for $25K?
Okay, I'm honestly say I most likely would have because I fell in love with his mind. But I will say he better be making that 25,000 flip.
Oh, my bad.
Because that's McDonald's money. And I mean,
25K.
I'm not a small girl, and this time I don't really eat steak. But if I want a big salad with arugula, I want arugula. I don't just want iceberg. You get what I'm saying?
If she want turkey with pico de gallo.
But Yolanda, no, to answer your question, the girls in the beginning, they always.
Tell us about
I am. Okay. Oh, well, when she was in the car?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, in the beginning, because me and my girls are so close, they were always watchful. They're very protective because they were teens and preteens. They're very protective, and they wanted to always make sure mama was okay. They want to make sure mama was happy. And I think what helped them a lot was the fact that when they saw my happiness, that freed them up to be happy as well. And then towards the end, my baby girl, he finally was like, well, me and your mom going to get married. And she said, about time, because she was ready. I believe some girls, a lot of girls, if not all girls, they still want, whether they have a father or not, they still want that father figure present. Yeah. So he was that for him. I mean, he wasn't trying to fill shoes that he didn't need to fill. He was just what they needed when they needed.
Yeah, sure. All right, Sister Hammonds, what advice would you give a woman who's married to a preacher? Hey! What advice? That was a timer.
That's the
No, I want you to be honest. Give them advice.
Okay. Make sure she understands what a whore looks like, what a whore sounds like, how a whore dresses. And I use that term loosely because the whore could also be your husband. But learning to operate alongside him but not be next to him. I've had to learn, I've done it before. My previous ex-husband was a minister as well, but not in this capacity. But you just have to understand how to pray for him and be his covering even when you're not with him or when you're near him or when you're far from him. Because the crazy part is I didn't ask God for a preacher. Didn't want one. Told him, no, I'm good on that because 99% of them is hoes for real. And I don't even think men who are called set out to be hoes. Stupid women just chase men of the cloth, so to speak. They stupid because most of them can't pray their way out of a wet paper bag, better known pray for a man who got stuff on his shoulders. So it's just basically learning how to cover him so that he won't cover nobody else.
True that. Some advice I would give to a sister married to a minister. I would say, number one, if you're not called to preach, then play your position. Now, my wife has a keen understanding of the preaching ministry and how I do what I do. So we complement each other in that way. Now, here's the thing. Another thing is, sis, find your lane to get in. My wife sings at church.
That wasn't the girl that asked it.
I'm speaking
Are
to
you
the
talking
girl.
to the girl?
Yeah. Find your ministry. My ministry is to preach the gospel. That may not necessarily be how my wife's ministry is, is unfolded in front of the people. Her ministry is to sing and encourage people through her singing, songs at this time. So you can't get into being married to a preacher and think that you automatically called. Every woman that's married to a preacher ain't called. Just be his wife. Your first ministry is to be his wife, not to be and then it's funny. Somebody asked me at church one Sunday. It was like, Reverend Hammonds, they asked me at an event. It's like, Reverend Hammonds, where's your wife? I said, my wife is at home. It's like, why is she at home? I said, because I'm selfish. And I want my wife at home for me. She don't need to be running around here.
Tell the truth.
She was at work.
But I'm more ignorant than I am.
Right. She asked you, I want her for me. I'm a little bit selfish in that capacity. So please excuse if you don't see my wife with me all the time. Know that I carry her with me. She always with me, and she always got eyes. Man, it's called DC3 Praise Team. And it's called Daphne Hines. And if you step wrong, they gonna be on you. They gonna be on you. It's not gonna even be. And they don't have to apologize for it.
I don't need eyes though.
I know you don't need eyes,
so,
but they're going to do it anyway.
My girls, but I'm just saying, besides keeping it extra spiritual, I know Jesus a little bit. And he'll tell me a whole lot of it.
Yeah, he will.
About a nigga who want to do something that he ain't supposed to be doing.
No doubt. My wife used to tell me all the time when I was out there, your slip is showing.
All the way.
I was sitting at Cheddars one day, and she said that. She was like, your slip is showing. I was like, okay. Can we eat? I'm just out here to eat. Yeah, you talking about my slip showing.
Because you was hoeing and trying to holler at the same time.
Well, God's delivered. He said I married up. Dance mute! You ain't supposed to say that. But why? And no knock to my ex-wife, right? No knocks to her ex-husband. But why would you marry the same exact person again? That makes no sense. Give me somebody new, different shade. You know what I'm saying? Big booty. Really? Give me that. Because that's what the Lord promised. He promised that. He'll never. She'll cut you. Let's see.
You right,
Daphne.
I love her.
Daphne, somebody was talking about you in the spiritual gifts class. It's like, we love her glass. I was like, you talking about her shoes? Because her shoes stay on point.
Indeed.
Daphne's shoe game is crazy. Like, she need to mentor some people.
Ooh.
This kid, you married up. All right. What other questions y'all got? I'm going to give my wife 3 more minutes, and then we're going to get off. Because she gave me more than what she was supposed to give. And I appreciate you, man. Really. Any other questions? Thank y'all all for coming on. Me and my wife, we just gonna share. This is kind of one of the things her and I talked about while we were on vacation, is that we're gonna share. And don't come in here expecting a whole lot of marital advice and all that kind of stuff. That ain't what we do per se. We'll give you what we have, but most importantly, we'll be transparent and honest with you. Not mentor.
It's supposed to say I dated.
Hey, this dude said he dated Jezebel. Huh? Boy, how you do that? A lot of brothers, especially ministers, we be in love with all this exterior and posterior.
That's because they be thinking with their wrong head.
They be thinking with their wrong head, for real. We be in love with it, and then all of a sudden we get just real close to making that lifelong commitment.
No, they have sex with them, and they say it's better to marry not to burn. And they get
Is it really better to marry not to burn?
Hell no.
Okay.
You might want to burn. Because you're going to burn in hell while you deal with all that mess.
Or you're going to burn somewhere else.
Yeah. Oh,
no, they passing out. They passing out that special stuff now.
You gonna have hell in your bed. So.
They passing out stuff you can't get rid of now. Let's see. That boy said he dated Jezebel. Jay, what's up, man? What's up, son? Good to see you. All right, let's see. How much time I say? We got 2 more minutes. We're gonna take 1 or 2 more questions, and then we're gonna be about. Wife needs to go decompress. Maybe I'll just let you leave and just sit here and talk. Probably not. She probably want me to get off. So I go do my man chores and run bath water.
Well, I don't know why you be showing out because my bath water's already ran.
A bath water is.
I ran.
You ran like a G.
You really be showing out.
No. Now my wife didn't bring her tambourine tonight.
I wasn't doing that whole stuff.
I wish she would have brought that tambourine tonight. She would have blessed y'all. She would have. All right.
Shuck and jive for the people.
Yeah, shuck and jive.
Yeah. You got a few more. That's it. That's
2 more minutes. Y'all better come with them questions. And then we're going to get up out of here.
What are you scrolling for?
No, because I have to scroll down because it's a delay on the comments. So you have to scroll up and down.
That's what.
I know. It really is. Shout out to everybody that's on here. Some of my classmates from North Little Rock, some of the people in Dallas, Martell Stevens, Royce from KVRN.
You can ask him. I think he's right there.
Royce, what's the radio station name? Daphne. That's who I need to bring on here. I'm gonna see if Daphne will come on my Facebook page. Now, y'all think somebody is uncut and transparent? Yeah, okay. I'm going to bring Daphne on here, and she going to set the record straight. No, Daphne, you got to come on in. Daphne going to come in here and set that record straight. I'm telling you. Like, for real. All right. So, it looks like we're at 8:55. Thank y'all. We appreciate it. If y'all got any other questions, feel free. Huh? I don't see no other questions. Let's see. I see other people coming. There go your sister.
Hi, Shauna.
I see other people kind of coming on late. If y'all just coming on, my wife, a couple more minutes? Okay. My wife said she gave us a couple more minutes. So if y'all got more questions, feel free. Ask the questions. Go right ahead. We will discuss them openly. And please believe we're going to be very honest and transparent with you.
I can tell them.
There he is, KBN. I'm sorry. Thank you, sir. I was going to say that all the way wrong. Thank you, Brother Royce.
You got a lot of minister friends on here?
Brother Royce is brother.
No, I'm talking. Do you have a lot of minister friends on
There's
here?
some preachers on here.
Okay.
Go ahead and bless them.
The ones that single?
There's some singles on here.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to give y'all some advice. If you bring your fiance, girlfriend, boo thing, the one you're going to stay with, not some hoe you sleeping with. If you bring her to church, please make her aware of all the foolishness that will happen. Because we as women are not stupid. Some are. I can't tell you how much mess I had to deal with.
Ooh.
Just going there. Going to his church. Of course, you miss your church and the people you interact with, but you have to interact with now his people. Now, you get some chicks that's so funny. Well, that'll go back to that question about how a woman should, when they're married or dating a minister or a preacher, how quick a woman will speak to your husband and won't speak to you.
Now that's really interesting.
That's funny to me.
That's funny style. Like, people would see me in church, shake my hand, hug me. My wife sat next to me for 2 years in church. She wasn't in ministry. She just sat there next to me 2 years. And they would walk right past her.
And I like that, though.
Tell them why you like it.
You know why I like it? Because it showed me all the real hoes. It showed me every last one of them. It showed me their attitudes. Because I just wanted them to know I seen them. You ain't never got to speak to me. You ain't never got to play like you like me. It just showed me who you really are. And it's funny to me.
And sisters, y'all gotta do better when there are new women that come into, or new men that come into church. that you become welcoming and inviting to them. Because some of us are so interested in being the next that we won't congratulate, that we won't be open. And that can be problematic in church for new members. Let's see. Somebody said, yeah.
Now, it could also be when
men did it too. Let me say this. Men did it too, playing slick.
Because
there was some dudes that was trying. They was like, "Hey man, is that your wife? Player, what is you talking about? There are pictures of my wife. I've introduced my wife when I was finna get ready to preach. So to say or to ask, is that my wife, is problematic for me.
That's funny.
That's problematic for me because I know you lying. Is that your? Are y'all married? I thought y'all was brothers and sisters. Did you really think that? Okay. All right.
But a lot of times, I could say, to give them just a little bit of credit, is most men, when they bring in different chicks, it because a lot of women don't get close to them for the simple fact that most of the women or people probably assume that this is just another new hoe. And they don't understand that this probably is going to be the one that's going to be the forever one.
Sure.
But at the same time, they still not welcoming. Yeah. And I still don't care.
Man, let me tell y'all something. And y'all don't think women pay attention to this, what they do. Y'all can't just be high-siding and bringing everybody to church.
Oh, my God.
With the promise that potentially they're going to take a spot when really it's not a spot. You're only there for the roles and the credits, and then you go back and you never seen again. We got to do better with that. We got to do better. Stop bringing all of these play folks to church and around people like they're promised something or they're going to be the next of something. When you already know you just smashing it, I'm simply going to worship with you and I'm going to send you on your way and you're never going to be seeing me. Yeah. Huh?
Is it really worship?
It may not be worship. I don't know.
You playing games.
So I need y'all to do better with that because there's a lot of brothers that do that. That's your MO. I'm going to go to church with you, be in Bible study with you and praying for you. And no, stop that nonsense.
Praying on you.
They're praying on you for real. So brothers, let's make sure we do a better job at protecting our sisters because they got enough going on. They don't need no more dudes rolling through. That's on foolishness. Just come correct and stay that way as much as you can. Somebody said you their new best friend, and they mind she plays no game. You know, and this is us like off camera, on camera. You know, anybody that's on here can vouch for you. This is us. We play a lot in church. We're probably gonna get in trouble for playing so much in church, but we don't care
at all.
We throw. Me and my wife got this running joke. Whoever opens the peppermints, that's the person has to get the wrapper in their pocket. So we be putting wrappers in each other's pockets. We play them games in church. We just have a good time with marriage because some folks' marriage, you know, I just look at it and be like, man, I don't even know why. Why are you married? All right. Raw and uncut, Hughes. Let's see. Any more? Now I can see the comments when they come.
Oh, okay.
What else is there?
Snakes in the grass.
That's a lot of them.
Indeed.
And you got to cover, you know, I have to cover my wife because she's a minstrel and keep her prayed up, keep her encouraged because to be on that front line on Sundays when people are just looking at you crazy and they got all these different spirits that's just sitting there and you can see them and it's draining. So I also have to cover my wife. It's an ongoing thing for the both of us. Correct. They do. There she go. I said your name wrong, sister, and I apologize. I'm wrong.
Chef Tam to the stars.
Chef Tam to the stars. She has cooked for Tamala Man. She has cooked for Bishop T.D. Jakes. She has a restaurant in Memphis. She's cooked for Fred Hammonds. Anybody? Joe, what's the comedian? Joe Torre? Joe Torre. Yeah. Some of everybody. So if y'all ever in Memphis, y'all go check her out. She used to have what was those things with the apples in them?
Buffins. She
Buffins.
created them.
Oh God. I wish I could have some buffins. I wish the Lord would sing.
Hey, shut up.
Yeah, she can sing. Shoot, man. Let's see. Any other questions? Bring them. Why mother is still in good spirits? Because she might get up and just be like,
right.
Oh boy, from the LA Raiders. She might get up and just walk off, drop the mic on them for real. Daniel, what's going on, bro?
What Tammy say?
Tammy ain't saying nothing.
She did.
Look, oh, there she go. Hughes. Yeah, she can sing. My wife can sing.
Who was that?
That was Hughes talking nonsense. Adrian, what's up, bro? My wife's definitely sing. She sung for some of everybody. She don't like to.
It don't matter.
It doesn't matter. She don't want to talk about that, but she's definitely a bomb in Gilead.
Shut up, stupid.
All right. Any other questions? Y'all got to come with some questions. If not, she gonna walk off the stage. She's just gonna get up, move everything out of the way, and just walk clean off.
Indeed.
Yep. That's how it's gonna go. So 36 minutes. You did good, man. I'm proud of you. You had me clocked.
Yeah, I'm still like this table's getting further and further away from
Yeah. Now, Hugh, I'm gonna tell you something. You will have to either watch my wife at church streaming, or you would have to YouTube. She ain't gonna just bust out and start singing on GP. She ain't gonna do that. Hey, Wendy, this is my son FaceTime. Give me a minute. We should talk about blended families later. What you think?
You act like this is about to be a real show.
Yeah, we're gonna do that.
Man, get off the gas.
We're gonna do that. You finna walk off?
Yeah, you see the table's getting further away.
She pushing the table away. They giving hearts at the bottom. She pushing the table away. Let's see. Yeah, we finna get off.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all have to catch her. She's not gonna just bust out singing. She's not gonna do that. Now, one of her sisters. Huh?
What about my sister?
If one of her sisters asked her to sing, she may sing.
No.
And she would only sing on a posted video, and she's gonna post it and not respond to it. That's what she's gonna do.
Oh, sissy date night ideas.
Somebody asked that? Where?
Yeah, Jasmine.
Where? Oh, okay, go ahead.
What you got?
Date night ideas. Let's see.
Painting.
Paint with a twist is always good because you can drink wine.
Whatever.
Paint with a twist. We just walked. That was date night.
No, it wasn't.
We've done bumper cars. We've done putt-putt golf. We've gone out to eat, restaurants. That's
normal.
I think for her, my wife and I, we just like to travel. That's
go to a gun range.
Gun range. We like to travel, so now we just in a mode where we just want to go to a different place and just experience that. And that's kind of like date night for a week versus once whenever. Yeah, I know. We finna get off here.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody say bust a verse. She's not gonna sing. Can you give him a little bit back?
No.
See, I told you. I asked her. She's not gonna do it. It's gonna be one of those things y'all have to catch it. Maybe we sing together.
No.
We can sing a hymn.
No.
Would you like a hymn?
You can sing a hymn.
Would you assist me in singing a hymn?
No, I will not.
She won't assist. Sorry.
You don't pay me enough for that.
What would it take for you to sing a hymn? One. Pay me. Hold on. Can I get a hymn? Since you're talking about pay somebody, can I get a hymn?
For the money.
Oh, you got it.
Where?
What?
Oh, we want to talk about that? You don't want to pull no receipts.
My wife is the receipt queen. Don't ever try to one up, because she going to pull out every receipt since day one. And she's not going to stop until her point is proven.
Imagine that.
Yeah.
Yes.
How much does it cost for a verse? Is my wife bossy?
No, I'm just straightforward.
Bossy.
Jasmine, don't play. You know me.
Is my wife bossy? You know what? I'm gonna be honest with
No,
you.
I really
She's
my
not.
mind.
She's really not. She's really not bossy. Now she's gonna be real direct, and if you can't handle it, then that's your business. She's gonna be direct. But bossy, no. Now she talks a mean game though.
Then I can back up.
She talk a mean game, but bossy. I don't think she's bossy.
Oh yeah, you bossy.
But Jasmine, you the youngest.
Yep.
Youngest going.
Yep. But Jamo is the bossy one.
Is she?
Mm-hmm. I think it's because it has to do with her stature.
She got a Napoleon cover.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Jamo.
It's okay, Jamo.
Soldiers.
No.
Shout out to Jamo being a soldier. She said, what?
Right.
What? All right, y'all. 40 minutes is way too long.
Yes.
We're going to get off here because we can clown with our family all day long. Thank y'all for coming on. Leave some reviews of what you see.
What?
Go to my wife's Instagram page.
For what?
Follow her on her weight loss.
Don't do that.
On her journey.
Don't do that.
For Jesus. I
don't like his friends like that.
Maybe we should do a show about my wife's shoe game. My shoe game is pretty mean. And we do a show about that. So, all right. Peace.